Hey, it's Doris with All the Books. I am propped here against the Tower of Doom, no joke, and just wanted to say hello and get my TBR Talk going. Yeah, it's the 1st of February. Hooray! I was gonna wait and do the TBR Talk next week when the rest of my books came in and I filmed that haul and then, could show you them. And I was like, that's dumb. Because that'll stress me out waiting for the books to come in and delaying my TBR Talk. And shoot, it'll be the 2nd week of February before I got it filmed at that rate. And there's my boo baby over there. We have some, messes. I've been working on my bullet journal back here. Yes, it's been a productive morning. It's been not a productive week. Our district canceled school Thursday, Friday, and then the coming Monday for excessive sickness in the district. So anytime we get around 10% absentee rate, they are prone to doing that if we have a surplus of snow days that we haven't been using, and we've been having an abnormally mild winter, so we haven't used any snow days. So we get 3 sick days. Yeah. Part of that, is to, flush the system out of germs, keep everybody healthy. And also, we have to try to get an over 95% attendance rate for our state standards. We get ranked on everything these days. It's not just state testing. So yeah, our goal is actually 98% attendance, which you can see is hard to do if you've got 90% absentee rate for illness. So anyway, I've been reading as one does, but today, new month, I decided I needed to get out of the reading chair and get some things done. So I actually washed the dishes this morning. The kid is proud because he had to do it yesterday because I didn't. And he was tired of looking at them, I suppose. He didn't actually wash them though. He uses the dishwasher. Anyway, I am rambling. I think he heard me. Did you hear that? No, he's got his headphones in. Anyway, let's look around and see what's going on here with the old TBR situation. So here is the Tower of Doom. It dwindled by 3. I'm in the process of reading the 2nd book, and I actually DNF'd the Tana French, spoiler alert. I unhauled it, I didn't even DNF it. Then I was reading South African reads in January and really loving that. These are the ones that are left, and I'm going to continue with those into February. These are my current reads. This is also from the South African reads, and this is the one from the TBR jar. I was going to finish this one the last couple days, but I've been listening to it on audio and really enjoying the experience, and I tend to listen to it mostly to and from work, which I wasn't working, so I didn't finish it in the time frame I projected. But I want to continue listening to it at the leisurely pace I was doing because I'm really enjoying the audiobook version and the story. So no rush, we're good. It is Black History Month, so I may be pulling off this shelf, but probably not a lot because I still have so much of the South African reads to get to, so just stay tuned with that. And let's see, the bullet journal, I did need to tell you something here. I'm sure Karen is eager to hear this information. Where would it be? I'm going to do a bullet journal flip through in the next day or two, so I will explain everything then. I know you're, oh, there it is. So I started out 2020 with 251 books on my shelves, unread. And Alan Morton's going to be proud. I'm 2 books closer to 300. Go me. That is deceptive, however, because of my new balancing the book system. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I flipped too far. This is December. New year, new me. Here we go. So I read, I acquired, how many is that? 18 new books in January. And no, in December. No, in January. What am I talking about? Oh, I don't even understand my own system, guys. No, seriously, I do. So in December, I read 22 books. And the plan is this year to read to purchase less than I bought the month before. So, no, I didn't even say that right. The plan is, oh my goodness, the plan is to purchase less than I read the month before. So I read 22 in December and I acquired 18. So look at there. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4 book deficit. Go me. So the numbers should go down next month. There's a month lag time because this is based on the month we're in. So this is based not on the month before, but the month we're in. So I acquired 18 books. I read 14. Well, I read 16, but 2 were not on my physical TBR. I read 14 off my physical TBR and unhauled 2, so 16. So I increased by 2 during the month, but like I said, it should look better next month. And then let's talk about, I need to do a wrap up tomorrow of those. And I got a sneaky February haul started back there. But let's talk about these books now. Okay, I actually have a checkoff list, which I will check in a minute and make sure I haven't forgotten anything that I've remembered, but I'm not sure I remembered everything on the list, like when I was writing it down, so who knows? But we'll cover enough stuff to make it interesting, right? So I did mention that I have a haul to film for you. I am waiting on 2 books that I ordered from Thrift Books and 1 new release. So I will talk about those when they come in. So sometime next week I'll have a February haul video and talk about some buddy reads, etc. But what I have thus far to talk about for my TBR for the month of February, besides Black History Month and continuing with the South African reads, hey Bert! So excited. This came today. I ordered Hey Bert by Roberto Pastore. This is from PaSTOry Time. Lovely Shawnee and Bert. If you didn't watch their Vlogmas, you missed a real treat, but they've been vlogging intermittently since then as well. And, you know, intermittent vlogging, I am such a fan of. You all should try it. But yes, I'll link their channel below. Do check them out. But this is written by our own, very own BookTube Bert. So a poetry book. Heard great things about it. Sarah from Hardcover Hearts gushed about it again this morning. Well, I don't know if she posted this morning, but I watched it this morning. Anyway, super excited to dive into this one this month. And when you see my haul, upcoming, you will notice a trend of short books, some graphic novels. That wasn't a deliberate decision. It just happened that way from the books that I chose to order. But I was pretty excited. Like, I didn't intend to read all those books this month, I guess is what I should say. I was just choosing to order them for various reasons and was kind of tickled when I noticed they were small, because my birthday is in March, and it is, it's a milestone. Yes, it's a whopper. So I thought that in preparation for this mega birthday, majestic, magnificent, wow, birthday, that I should probably read a lot of books this month in preparation, because, you know, our new rule around my house is that you can only buy as many books as you read the month before. So seeing as how March is my birthday and February is the month before, I need to read a lot of books this month so that I can buy a lot of books next month. You see the math there? So 29 days in February. You think that I can read 29 books this month? I think I can do it, especially when you see my haul. I keep talking about the haul. It's a good one. It's a good one. So yes, 29 books this month. Fingers crossed it's not my 29th birthday. Spoiler alert. But anyway, planning to read a lot of books this month. I've already talked about the Memento Moriathon challenge game. What do we call it? Community building event. That's what it is. So if you haven't seen this video, it is fun. There are 4 of them. Myself, Sean the Book Maniac, Mel from Mel's Bookland Adventures, and Britta Bohler. This charming bingo card, Adam approved. Yeah, you can download it yourself and play along. So I will link that video. Sorry, low power, that was awkward, and I'm not going to edit it out. Because, you know, casual side here. Yeah, so these are for week 1 of the Memento Moriathon. Sorry for the jiggle there. I'm loading my cart, which is also my tripod. Casual, very casual. Another fun new project that I'm super excited about, my friend Stephanie from Time to Read, ! Has come up with, well, she didn't come up with the idea. It's an idea that she loves from the Italian, I guess, booktubers. She watches, they post an indie press day. So we're going to do the same. Hashtag indie press project. So Stephanie has coordinated this, I think, myself. Let's see, who else? Jenny King and Bree Hill and Windsong Reads, I believe. So far, you all are invited to join. We are simply reading a book from a chosen indie press during the month and posting a review of it the last day of the month. So February 29th, I will be posting a review of Bitter Orange and another book that's going to be in my haul. So I'm going to have a twofer. These are from Tin House. So Tin House is our first choice for indie press. I think March is Feminist Press, and I don't remember from there, but I will, the last day of the month, so February 29th, I will make a little list of the upcoming indie presses if you want to join in. But the first one for February is Tin House Press. So if you have a Tin House Press book that you want to read and join in and post a video the last day of the month, do feel free. Or check out their website. They have some great reads. So this one and one other that I will share with you soon. Dee Dee from Brown Girl Reading does hashtag Read Soul Lit every year for Black History Month and has a read along. This year is The Last Thing You Surrender by Leonard Pitts Jr., who is a Pulitzer Prize winning author, I think, for his journalism. But this novel, I think, is a World War II novel. Really excited to get started with this one. So yes, and I will link Dee Dee's channel below as well. She also does an Instagram challenge, which is fun, for Black History Month, hashtag Read Soul Lit. And there was something else I wanted to say about Tin House in relation to that thought. Oh, you don't have to be on BookTube to do this. I think Jenny's going to be doing it on Instagram. So the hashtag Indie Press Day, Indie Press Project, we haven't settled on the hashtag yet. But anyway, in tandem with this one, I thought that I would finally get around to The Book of Harlem by Bernice L. McFadden. This is a much beloved book here on BookTube, and it is also set during World War II. So I thought that these would pair very nicely. And then the BookTube Prize is finally here. Yes, second year, 2020, fiction and nonfiction this time around. So for the first round, the octafinals, I am doing nonfiction. And then I think I'm alternating between nonfiction and fiction throughout the course of the year for the different, whatever you call them, rounds. There you go. My words, they come slowly sometimes. So I forget what group I'm in, but it is the group with the yellow house, which I already owned. And I double checked with Robert this morning because I just wanted to make sure that we were still operating under the same protocol as last year. So I can tell you which books I'm reading. That is okay. I just cannot tell you any of my thoughts about them. So I will be reading The Yellow House for Black History Month. Super excited to do it, to dive in. I don't know why I haven't read this yet. But yes, the other books I do not own, and I'm thinking I'm going to read them all from the library. Fingers crossed. I have them all on hold, 4 on hold, 1 is already available. So I'm going to read them as they come in, and then next month I will reassess. If it doesn't look like they're all coming in a timely fashion, then I may go ahead and buy the ones that I haven't read yet. So yeah, there's that. So let me swing the camera around and let's see if we've crossed everything off our list. My list, I. And yeah, see if there's anything left to talk about. Okay, BookTube Prize, Chunkster Challenge. I don't know that I'm going to get to this month for previously stated tiny books. Read Soul Lit, Black History Month. Buddy Reads, that will be in my haul. Memento Moriathon, Indie Press Project. Oh, read German books. I will link that below, and I don't have any of those yet. They're in the haul. I talked about my birthday. This is a thing, by the way, in case you haven't heard. I mean, it's everywhere. But yes, we're reading German books with Britta, Bohler, and Mel all year long. Oh, I didn't talk about this, so that relates. A TBR jar, 29. My watch later list, you guys, is at 34. Can you believe it? I'm so proud. These extra days off have worked wonders for me. So I need to talk about the German connection and translated books, and then my TBR jar, and then we're good. Okay, let's do that. So yeah, I mentioned in my goals video last month that I wanted to read more translated literature this year, and that was mainly because I thought I had read significantly less than usual. I usually read about 10%, like right at 10%. And I was afraid that I'd read less than that. And actually, I didn't really. I read 9% once I did the math. And what had happened, I read the same amount as the year before, but I just read more books overall. So that was why the percentage was a little bit less. So to get back where I need to be, I need to read at least 2 translated books a month. And to read more, I need to read 3 a month. So what I've been doing, like this is what I read in January. I am participating in the year-long German read-along, which is simply to read a book translated from the German. So I am here. I've made a conscious decision to try to read 1 German translated book a month. And along with that, I'm trying to read 1 other translated book a month. So I do not own any German translated books that I'm aware of. I'm looking, and I think the answer is no. I'm like 99% sure it's no. So I've been making a conscious decision to purchase a translated German book every month and 1 other translated book. So 2 of my purchases each month are translated, 1 German, 1 other language. And then the 3rd book is, I do have a handful of translated books on my shelf, half a dozen at the most. So I'm going to, obviously read those throughout the year. And then I have put in my bullet journal notes about things like Women in Translation Month, which is in August. I want to be sure and focus on that. And the Booker, when their translated list comes out, I want to, buy a couple from that maybe, or make notes from it. And also the National Book Award now has a translated category. So between those 3 things and my consciously purchasing 2 a month, that should round out to more translated books throughout the year. So that's kind of how I'm sneaky about my goals. I don't really pay any attention to my goals once January is over. And so then the next year, I look at them and go, oh, I don't know if I accomplished my goals. But really, I do know that I probably did, because I make plans to achieve those said goals. So I incorporate lifestyle decisions into my year in January that I tend to follow through with. So yeah, so translated literature. And now let's go to the TBR mug and pull another book from the Tower of Doom and call it a day. I might have to get the kid to help. We'll see. Okay, we're just gonna go in here. See what we get. Oh, I love that sound. I don't know why. Dun dun dun. Oh, my cousin Rachel. Why do I not want to read this book? Unpopular opinions. Okay, here we go. It looks springy. Oh man. All right. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.